what what do we do? Like, how can we not get it wrong to offend someone and make sure that
You can always ask the question. That's
Yeah.
first thing. Yep, that's the most respectful thing I feel to do. You ask the person, what do you prefer to be labeled as? What would you like for me to call you? Guy, male, him, her, she, stuff like that. So you can absolutely ask the person before labeling.
okay.
I would even like to go as far as say, you mentioned like how there's oftentimes friction between members of the LGBTQ plus community and people who consider themselves to be a part of the heterosexual community, but there's oftentimes friction characteristics and feminine characteristics. So does every man, so does every woman. But beyond that, don't you ever fix your mouth to call me honey, girl, bitch, you know, some of that lingo that many same gender loving guys feel comfortable using. We all don't. And so my point is, even within our community, we have some things we need to work out before we can expect to be respected outside of our community.
And I definitely agree with that because, like I say, on the outside you see one image. On the inside you have something totally different. And a lot of LGBTQ community go through depression because people don't understand.
Yeah.
And you label us, you put us in this girl, and because I'm gay, you want to say, oh girl and bitch, and you want me to snap my fingers, snap my neck. I'm not that type of gay.
And when you say you, who is the you?
World. We're going to say the world. Because it's the LGBTQ, it's the straight people, it's the queer people, it's the transgender, everybody. Dogs, cats, everybody. It's everybody. So it's just it's sad because everybody sees what is portrayed on TV to be what this lifestyle really is.
Yeah. That's stereotyping. Sorry.
I'm jumping. I love you to death. I don't even know who you are, but you're my idol. Seriously, you're magnetic. You know what's funny? Because we're getting deep here. True story about Janet Nicole, right? I grew up very religious, very deep, right? But at 12 years old, I was at I don't know how I remember this, but it's the moments in life that stay with you, right? I was at the YMCA swimming, and I heard the word pansexual, and I heard the people explaining what that meant. I don't even know where I was, I didn't even knew they were having a conversation. And in that moment, at 12 years old, I went, that's me. Genuinely, true story. And I was like, yes, I'm definitely pan, because how they described it then was, it's someone that loves someone from the inside, no matter what they look like. You know, I'm 34 years old, from 12 to 34, I've always been that type of lover. I've always been that type of lesbian. I don't know what label I am. You know what I mean? Like, one day I might love you for who you are and you might have a male body, but one day I might love you and you might have a woman's body, or trans. I'll go trans. That's what I'm a butterfly baby. I love it all. I love you. I love who you are. I love how, and it's so funny. I recently asked my older sister, I was like, did I ever come out to the family? She's like, no, we always knew you were funny. And I literally went home with a girlfriend, literally. It was never no big thing, they were like, we knew it. And then they told me to get out. So, you know what I mean? They're like, we knew, but now you gotta go. But, I don't like labels either. The older I got, now in my 30s, I am attracted to a certain type now. You know what I mean? But that's just with age and me being the butterfly that I've been and dated old, young, red, brown.
He was straight, and then she was gay, and then she was the butterfly, and then she's straight again, right? One time, it was her sister, a friend of theirs, and mine. We all went to this club. They didn't tell me it was a gay club. They were just like, it's a club, whatever, we're in a club. So I realized it was a gay club, right? And I still had fun, whatever, but when we left, her sister was like, so you can see the girl that was trying to talk to you? Yeah, so, and she was like, Tanae's not gay. Tanae's not gonna be gay. No, Tanae's not gay. I could have told you that. What do you feel about, people who say it's a fad? Because now she said it was just a fad, it was just a phase that she was going through. And that she's straight now. And then, you ready?
With that could possibly be true. For a lot of people, it is just a phase or a stage because of them they could be experiencing something or went through something to make them want to go experience something else now. So it could have just been a phase. She probably not. What you might think.
I don't feel like it was a phase. I feel like people explore their curiosities. So when you explore your curiosity, you just kind of go with the flow.
This was beautiful. Let me say this, right? I feel like the gay community is so free. If there is a such thing as a straight community and a gay community all day. That's all I'm going to say. Seriously, it's you're able to be yourself. You're able to be free. You're able to say what you want to say, and nobody cares. That's what I love about being who I am, which is a butterfly.
When I first moved to Atlanta, because I came out when I was 21 too, and I seen a stud, and she was one, where she was engaged with a drag queen, and I was like,
I love that.
and I'm like, I mean, I live for love, but it's just like, I don't put labels on it. If you love something, you love something. A lot of people question me on what I love and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? That's just a definition of love.
Yeah, y'all need to go ahead and comment, but y'all kind of quiet over there to the right, the right. But I ain't gonna say nothing. But I feel like when it comes to that, I think sexual is a mind thing.
Yes.
Sex is a mind thing. Like people are attracted to the weirdest things. People, dolls, cats, fishes. Feet. It's a lot of weird fetishes. So, I feel like when you're gay, or whatever preference, but like in a male version, I'm assuming you like penis, right? So that's what I'm assuming. You like the body, okay. So it's not as far as it being a female, as long as they can please you in that type of way. You see what I'm saying?
That's why I said, I'm gonna say something. So comment.
I mean, I don't run across a lot of people like that. I know a few of my friends. Like one is she's I guess you could say like a film queen because she lives as a woman and then she's engaged to another woman. She's engaged to a stud. So they've been together for almost 5 years now. So. Like I said, I guess love is love, so it don't really matter. As long as you love that person, then it shouldn't really matter. It's just sometimes it's confusing, but everybody is not for everybody.